yarn that you like. Just pick any fun color, or you can get one that's what's called variegated, that's got lots of different colors in it. And I picked a really super bulky one. It's a number 6, and that's because I've got big hands, but when I was a child my hands were so much smaller, so I didn't need the really big fat kind. So whichever kind that you like, try that. Now we're going to make something called a slip knot, and what we want to do is take our cut yarn and wrap it around our finger, have it go over twice, so we've got 1, 2, and then we're going to take this back loop over the front and put it right in front of it, and don't let it go over the tip of your finger, and then take the back loop now and put that over the front all the way over, and then we're just going to slide it down. Okay, we don't even take it off, and take this long tail and stick it on the back of your hand. Alright, now what we're going to do is start wrapping our fingers. So we're going to take this long strand and pull it all the way around the back and to the front, and go back again, and now we go over the next finger, around, and then we're going to go around again. So now all of our fingers are wrapped, and now we're going to go to the back again, wrap around the front, and go the opposite direction. We're just going to keep wrapping. And look, now my fingers have 2 strands on them except for this last one. So every time we go across, you're going to have 3 strands that are wrapped, three fingers that are wrapped twice, and then one that's not. This is called a slip stitch. You don't need to worry about what it's called, but just remember it's okay to have one missing. And now what we're going to do is just kind of bend your finger and pull this bottom loop over the top one. Pull that over. Just let your hands help you. Pull that over. And now we've got them all knitted over, and you can see we've got a little bit of something going here. So now we're at the end, and we're just going to come to the back of this one and wrap around. Now see, there's that one that's not wrapped. Just keep wrapping them all until you've got all 3. Loop these over. This is called knitting over, and now we're done. We're going to do this again. Wrap it again, wrap it again, and wrap it again. It's called an E. You know how you draw your little E's? This has a little wrap like an E. Okay? And so you're just going to keep knitting this over, and then you can start pushing it down if you need to. And then you can see, look at this, now we have got this nice little strand, and you can use this, you can keep knitting it all until it's all done, and you can make a belt, or you can make a strap for a purse. You can weave some of the strands together on the side, and you can make anything that you want, and we can catch up on this later, but for now I think it's fun just to finish this off, and we're going to do a couple more rows, and I'll show you how to complete it. Why don't you do this about 10 more times and we'll come back, okay? Pause your video and we'll come back. Alright, we are back. Look how long I have got this. This is about 10 or 12 rows on it, and I think that this would make a nice long scarf, and you could make this for your friends and give it to them for Christmas or their birthdays coming up. You could also put 2 of them next to each other and put a little string in between, and then make a knot at both ends, and you can make it really wide. So what we're going to do is, when we're going to finish this off, we're going to take our scissors, or get our mom to do it for us, or dad, and we're going to just cut about 12 inches, just a foot long, or as long as your foot or 2 feet. And before we take this off our fingers, we're going to take this and go at the end and put it up and under through these loops. And as we pull it through the loop, we can take it off our fingers. And so now we have got this all cinched up, and then you can put it through again, and when you still have a loop on the end here, we're just going to pull that on through, and look, we've got it knotted off. Isn't that fun? And so now you can make this other end match. You can just pull this on through and make a knot, and then you can just weave these tails in. If you have a crochet hook, you can pull this hook on through and do what we call weaving, and weave this tail in. And you're going to do it on both sides. And then when you're done, you can cut off the extra. And then you've got a nice little scarf. Or you, like I said, you can do a little bag, purse strap handle for it. See how that pulls out like that? A nice fun summer project for you, and start making your gifts for your friends or for yourself. Thanks for tuning in to GoodKnit Kisses and my friends with allfreenknitting.com. Happy looming!